Hello everybody, welcome to today's session. From today we will move to fourth unit, uncertain knowledge and reasoning. So from the first three units we have studied various topics under problem solving like searching technique, heuristic searching, constraint satisfaction problem, CSP, partial order planning and planning graph etc. In all these environment, agent knows enough fact about its environment, that is the environment gives enough information to the agent to do actions towards the goal. In this unit, we will study something about the uncertain environment of an agent. Here, the agent will not get clear information, so making decisions are very difficult under unclear environment. That is, identifying the truth of particular fact is difficult. In the fourth unit, uncertain knowledge and reasoning, we are going to study the introduction about uncertainty, a review of probability, probabilistic reasoning, Bayesian network, inference in Bayesian network, temporal models and hidden Markov models. The probability is very familiar topic and we have studied in school days itself, and most of the topics will be covered in data mining and warehousing subject. And here the first three topics, uncertainty, review of probability, probabilistic reasoning, will come under first part of fourth unit, and the remaining things, Bayesian network, inference in Bayesian networks, temporal model, hidden Markov model, any one of the questions will come under second part of fourth unit. Now let us see what is uncertainty. When an agent knows enough fact about its environment, the logical plans and actions produces a guaranteed work. In some rare cases, agent will not have access to the whole truth about their environment. Then the agent act under uncertainty, that is working under unclear environment, and decision making will be very difficult. Here we will see one example. In the figure we are seeing the front portion, that is the elevation of car. Here we can see there are two tires. Here automatically we can assume that there are another two tires in the back side. But in rare cases, any of the back tire may be punctured or stolen out, that we don't know if we are in the front side. Without this knowledge, we will take some decisions that definitely goes wrong. That is, without full knowledge about the environment, taking decisions are difficult, or otherwise it will go wrong. And now we should understand the nature of uncertain knowledge. First, the diagnosis, that means analyzing or judgmenting something. This may occur in medicine for a particular disease, identifying automobile repair, or whatever is the task that almost always involves uncertainty. Now we will take an example for dental diagnosis. There is a symptom of toothache, then we can conclude there is a disease of cavity. The first order logic rule is for all P, symptom of P toothache, which implies disease of P cavity. But this rule is wrong. Not all the patients with toothache have cavities. Some of them have gum disease, swelling, or one of several other problems. To make the rule true, we have to add almost unlimited list of possible causes. Here we can rewrite the Cashwell rule. Disease of cavity implies symptom of toothache. But this rule is also not correct because not all cavities causes pain. Because toothache and cavities are unconnected, so the judgment may also go wrong. This is a type of medical domain, and some other judgmental domains are law, business, design, automobile repair, gardening, dating, and etc. The agent take action only a degree of belief in the relevant sentences. Our main tool for dealing with degree of belief will be probability theory. The probability assigns each sentence a numerical degree of belief between 0 and 1. In the next session, we will see the probability in detail. And up to this, we have seen the introduction about uncertainty with some example. And this is the question time. first question is, what do you understand about uncertain environment? And the second question is, in our example, why toothache problem cannot be solved? Both are 2 mark questions, and students please answer these questions in the comment box. In the next session, we will see the probability in detail.